What's good? It's your big homie Kev. Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm getting ready to make a Bryson Tiller Let Me Explain type beat using these Beats drums. Because as you hear, if you've heard that beat, his kick and his snare is second to none, right? I mean, it's banging. If that kick and that snare wasn't banging, that beat wouldn't be what it is. Now, I'm going to break down everything. Now, before I go any further, make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you want to get more updates on beat making videos. So, basically, the first thing that I noticed when listening to that beat is he took an old R&B sample. You can tell it's an Aaliyah song, right? So, and the producer chopped up the Aaliyah song the way that he heard it and the way that he wanted to chop it up, right? So basically what I did was, for the sake of this video, I went and found an old Jodeci sample, and I'm getting ready to chop this Jodeci sample up, just like Bryson Tiller's producer, an old R&B sample. I'm getting ready to chop this sample up, and well, basically I've already chopped it up, but I'm getting ready to create my own pattern using this sample. So this is the actual song that I sampled, right? And I have 3 parts, right? So let me see. Right? So now I have my sample in there. Remember, that's the key to the sample. Now, another thing I want you to notice about the beat, because the beat has all of these elements that I'm showing you, the beat didn't change at all. The only thing it did, it broke down maybe like a little bit, but all they did was take everything out and just have the sample play. But see, when you notice that, when you got all the elements in your beat, you know, like, yes, I preach transitions, yes, I talk about breakdowns, and all of that is fine. But when you're working with an artist like Bryson Tiller, and obviously whoever wrote the song, I don't know if he wrote the song or not, but if all these elements were not there, then the beat would have had to do something different, right? There would need to be a change in the beat. Something would need to happen. But listen to the beat. It goes and stays the same the whole way, except for a breakdown. Why? Because it has all these elements. So another thing I noticed about it was I noticed the hi-hat pattern. Now, the key to the hi-hat pattern that I picked up was the hi-hat pattern, you know, moved around. The hi-hats was moving, you know, the trap hi-hats. But it was an open hat. An open hat, right? So an open hat is, if you don't know what an open hat is, it's like an open hat. As if you're playing the drums, you know, it's an open hat. So what I'm getting ready to do is record my hi-hats, my closed hi-hats, then I'm going to add that open hat, just to kind of give it that same feel, right? So all right. Now, again, I'm going to add that open hat now, right? Let me see. And I think I'm going to do it like every bar. Now I got my hi-hat, I got my old school R&B sample in there. Now I'm about to add the drums. Now remember, the kick and the snare is the key to the whole beat. It's what drives the whole beat, right? And I'm going to use these Beats drums, right? So as you can hear, it got the meat. It got the necessary meat. So let's play everything together, right? that's missing is the high is the 808, right? So I'm gonna add now. If you notice, the 808s was real subtle. They really wasn't. I mean, he didn't really add them, you know, and have a whole bunch of 808 stuff going on. It was real subtle. So let me see. And I would probably add, you know, and this is just me. Of course, I would add my cymbal because I love cymbals. And as you notice, now the beat sound full, and that's why he was like the only breakdown that they had in the beat was when they broke it down, where it was just a sample playing, right? Just a sample. Now, one thing as a producer, man, and I'm going to keep it real, it's just so hard to leave it alone right now, right? Because as producers, we hear so many more things and so many more instruments, especially once you get going. You know what that feel like, right? You ever sat down to make a beat and you want it to be simple, but you just hear all this other stuff going on. But if you pay attention to Bryson Tiller's song, Let Me Explain, there's a reason why it's a hit song. They have the simple elements in the beat. The lyrics and the melodies is on point. And therefore, the producer just did this. Copied and pasted. And gave him the record and said, here, write the song. And then they came with the song. You know, so once again, and I'm about to break it down pretty much how the song is broken down. And then I'm about to just press play. Now, see, I'm not against sampling. I mean, I actually have fun doing it. And as you can see, this is exactly what Bryson Tiller's producers did. But, again, the most important part was that kick and that snare. If the kick and the snare was weak, the beat would have been weak. You wouldn't even be hearing it. Let's just put it like that. You wouldn't even hear this song if the kick and the snare was weak. So, therefore, that's the reason I went to the bass drums. So, listen, man. If you want to get your hands on this beast that comes with massive drums, massive drum loops, massive loops, music loops, royalty free, click the link below. Get your hands on this beast. I'm about to get back to this beat, and here we go. Peace.